everyone, welcome back to another episode of Friends from Work. I'm Tom, this is Sean, and on today's episode, we are going to be going through IMDb's 2023 top movies, or top 10 movies and top 10 TV shows, and we're also going to list off our own where we agree and disagree regarding IMDb's list. But before we do that, do us a favor, leave a like right now and subscribe down below. Comment throughout the episode. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Links are on the screen and down below. And other than that, we're gonna get right into it. So first, we're gonna do the movies, and I'm gonna go from 10 to 1 for IMDb's top 10 movies. And number 10, they have Ant-Man Quantumania. And number 9, they have Expendables 4, which I was really interested in. I didn't realize they were making another one.
I didn't either until I saw that list.
And then at number 8, they have John Wick 4. And then at number 7, they have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. At number 6, they have Super Mario. At number 5, they have The Little Mermaid, the live-action version, of course. At number 4, they have Oppenheimer. And then at number 3 is Killers of the Flower Moon, which is a Martin Scorsese film starring Leonardo DiCaprio. And then at number 2, they have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. And then at number 1, they have Barbie. So I read that off. Sean, let's go through the list. Where were you like?
Did we? Well, I mean, the top 2 are crazy. That's weird. Like those movies aren't gonna do like anywhere near what Ant-Man or John Wick or Expendables for. Like those all are gonna do like $1 billion at least.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
How did you look like how they rated it?
I think I didn't look. I think it was like what IMDb. It wasn't based off of people. It was their personal.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to see Barbie?
I do. I do.
That's weird.
I'll explain it in a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, that part I really don't get. Yeah, Ant-Man being the last one is like 10. Well, not the last one, obviously, but 10 is weird.
Yeah. So it is technically the last one. You're right.
There was one on there that was missing that was very weird to me. Creed's not on there.
Yeah, that surprised me a lot. How the fuck did Super Mario get on here but not Creed?
Yeah, Creed. It's like...
Or Expendables 4. I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors, Michael B. Jordan.
That's going to be fire. That looks really good.
I mean, it looks really good, too. It looks way better than the other one. Yeah. That's, like I said, Winnie the Pooh movie. I thought, isn't that like a joke movie? Like
it is. It's a spoof movie.
Yeah, him being
because it became like a public domain, so anyone could do whatever with it now. Yeah, okay. So that's why they was making it. It has a lot of hype. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but it's like comparatively.
I wouldn't say it has
comparatively
hype,
to this list. No, it does not even match it.
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know. Is that like the writers at IMDb or like the staff voted or something?
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay, yeah, it can't be like a popular vote. Yeah, so
no, this is in staff.
And there was just some hipsters in the group who were like, I'm gonna fucking be trendy and put fucking Barbie one.
Yeah,
like I'm sure you want to see Barbie, but is the movie you want to see the most out of all those? Like,
we'll get into my list. I don't want to spoil anything where I do or don't rank certain things. But yeah, one thing I'm not really excited for. We're gonna look at number 7 here. Is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Me personally, I'm not really excited for it. And the way they're doing it is like, oh, we're gonna put him back to the age he was when he was in his 40s. When it was the first 2. It's based off Crystal Skull is like the latest one.
Crystal
right?
Skull is like way in the future.
Yeah. What was
like
the Raiders
of the Lost Ark was not 1, right? There was 1, right, or 2.
Whatever. It's based off the first 2 basically, but. They're like de-aging and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? It just seems like a waste of time. I'm not excited. Yeah, it is.
I don't understand why they didn't just pick up where they left off and just like don't use Shia LaBeouf and just do like a whole new story with him being an old man.
Yeah, make him the old man and make his son go do it.
Yeah, but like that's what they tried to do. And I'm guessing Shia LaBeouf doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, but they can figure something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Give him a new.
And they're doing this,
and he's like an international guy. He's like, oh, he got another son.
Yeah, he was a playboy. We know how it goes. Super Mario, not really excited.
No,
again.
I'm not either. I get you. It's like I'll watch it. I probably will watch it just to see what it's about. Because the old one, the live action one,
I've seen so many memes.
They're meme. I bet you get meme like crazy.
Oh yeah.
But in its defense, when I was a kid, I liked it. And thinking back, it's just a bunch. It's like a weird. It's so weird of a movie. But for whatever reason, me and my brother, that shit was on. We watched it. So
no, that one I'm just not. I never watched the Sonics, which is weird. I wanted to see the first couple Sonics. I was intrigued. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I saw the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
I'm intrigued by it. If I'm intrigued by Sonic and I haven't seen it, and I don't even care about Super Mario, I'm definitely not gonna see
Sonic,
it.
I'm guessing it'll be better than
Yeah. Little Mermaid, I'm kind of over the live action shit.
I would say Little Mermaid's my least favorite Disney movie, so I would like I said I wouldn't be anticipated, but Aladdin was good. Beauty and the Beast was good.
I liked Aladdin a lot.
Lion King was good. What other live action was
that? Was it.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin. That's it.
Those all were good. They were all hits. I watched.
Oh, Jungle Book.
Yeah, that's good too. Jungle Book was pretty good too.
That was like the first one.
The Jungle Book was like the before. Yeah, it was like.
It was before when they started doing it. That was like.
But I think the Lion King remake is dope. I really liked it. I like the Aladdin remake with Will Smith better than the original. I think it's better than the movie. I think it's better. Robin Williams is a GOAT, but
how come
Will Smith is a better singer and dancer than him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the great part, like, it's the same love story between Jasmine, but like, I think Will Smith was a better genie. I just think it was a different time, so he could do more.
Yeah.
I think if this was the time where Robin Williams got to play like himself, who turned into the genie, like, I think he would have fucking nailed it. So it's just a little different thing. But I never watched the old Aladdin ever again, but occasionally I will watch the new one. And Lion King's just the same shit. Literally like shot for shot, the same movie, just like I guess CGI, not live action, but realistic looking.
Yeah, I'm looking at this list here. I don't really. I guess I'm kind of over the live action, but I get it.
I'm not gonna like Little Orange. That's like my least favorite one. So I will see it though. My daughter loves Little Orange.
My sister loves that shit. So it'll probably be on TV at some point. Oppenheimer. Surprised. I'm mixed about it. Like I said, I have to see more trailers for it. I am really intrigued with the cast.
I haven't seen. I was gonna say I haven't seen any of the trailers, but I've been intrigued because Cillian Murphy's in it from Peaky Blinders, and he is
He's in it. Huey from The Boys, and like they have a really weird cast, not like a typical dramatic cast. Josh Peck from Drake and Josh is in it. Like they have a really.
They usually do a good job with shows about the atomic bomb. I'm trying to think of the show they had.
It's not a show. It's a movie.
A movie. I'm just saying like a content about it. I'm trying to think there was a show though that was good that I really liked.
Chernobyl.
No. It was in the United States.
Jericho.
No. I'm gonna look real quick. I'm just real quick.
But yeah, no. With Oppenheimer, I'll see it. I'm not gonna say I'm not excited for it. I'm not excited, but I am pretty intrigued. Because, I mean, Christopher Nolan, Tenet was really confusing. I stand by it to this day. He made that overtly confusing, so I'm glad he's kind of bringing it back a bit. He's like, all right, my bad for giving you a fucking 3D jigsaw puzzle of a movie, and we're going to do Oppenheimer, which is more based in facts and history, so you can follow it a lot easier. So I'm intrigued to see it.
Manhattan was the show. It was about...
yeah, I've heard about that.
It was like
show.
a town where they were, like... All the people they hired
that came
to
out
build.
Fairly recent, or was it a while ago?
It was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. But it was about the town where they were building the atomic bomb, like where all the families lived, and they were hiding it, and like you couldn't leave and stuff like that. But I loved that show. That was a really good show. So I am intrigued. I like stories like that. Oppenheimer.
Yeah, you'll probably see us do an episode on it.
He's a very
one
of the most famous scientists ever. So and like I said, Cillian Murphy's playing him. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it, but I'm pretty sure it is. But I really like him a lot.
Next on the list, I skipped a few in the below. We'll get back to those in a minute. Killers of the Flower Moon. I have no opinion on it. They have not dropped a single thing. All it was a screenshot of Leo and
sitting with the Indian girl at the table, right?
Yeah, and that was it.
So I'm assuming it's like some Pocahontas shit.
I believe so, but that was it. That's all I know. So I have zero opinion on it. Once the trailer comes out, we may or may not talk about it.
Like I said, I'm not anticipating. Like,
I love Leo.
I haven't heard anything about it either.
So we'll see. I have no opinion on it. But let me work back a bit here. We're going to skip over Ant-Man Quantumania because we've done several Marvel shows, and our opinions on it. We actually did a prediction one, so go check that out if you haven't yet. Expendables 4. I was really surprised that they're doing a fourth one after all this time. It's been a really long time.
Well, I'm assuming COVID threw a monkey wrench in it. They probably wanted to do one years ago.
Yeah, maybe. Those are pretty easy movies, like very simple movies. It's always the same shit. And it's cool because the way they catch is like they have all like the old stars versus new stars, and they always mix it up.
Do they have new stars?
I have to look up the cast. I'm just
saying in the old ones, do they have any new stars? Maybe Liam Hemsworth is the one.
Yeah, I was saying like the newer action versus.
But it was still like Liam and like 9 goats. Like it wasn't like they were mixing up.
It was like Jason Statham and shit like that. Like it was always like a cool.
I like it because, like I said, they brought in Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he was like, I like how they all like play the action star they've always been playing. Like, so I think that's cool. Where like Jean-Claude Van Damme's like this fucking badass fucking roundhouse kicking French guy, and like Chuck Norris is like this badass who doesn't talk, and he like saves the day. Like, so I really like that. So it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see 50 Cent in it too.
I
like 50 Cent a lot, and all the movies he does, and movies, TV, he always nails his role. He knows.
I was about to ask.
He knows how to pick
his roles.
He doesn't. I'm assuming he gets calls all the time, but he picks roles that he's going to be really good at. Den of Thieves, I thought he was really fucking good in that.
It's probably one of his best movies.
Yeah, I mean that's a really good movie. I think that's an underrated movie.
I like what he produced.
Yeah,
he produced Southpaw too.
He produced Den of Thieves.
Yeah, that was his movie.
Oh, shit. I mean, I thought he was just in it.
No, like that was his movie.
Yeah. I knew he produced Southpaw. I love Southpaw. That shit.
That's what I was saying. He knows how to.
That movie would be crazy if Eminem was in it. That would have been.
I'm just intrigued.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, they say that 50 Cent wrote that movie for Eminem. Like the whole soundtrack's Eminem. Like half of it is Eminem. Like I don't know why.
He was working on his other album. He was doing other shit.
But Eminem is a boxer. Oh, well, not a boxer, but he boxes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, on a regular basis.
I would have loved to see him like ripped as fuck.
That would have been cool.
That would have been really interesting to see. Yeah. And see if he could do that range. Yeah.
I just think he ain't like 50 where like he didn't really want to venture into that. Like he's already a legend.
He is such a this is gonna do a quick tangent. He is such like a music encyclopedia. Yeah. Like I watched one interview with him and Zane Lowe. And like he was like, oh yeah, this guy, Mr. Jiggy J. And
he'll go on tangents about fucking old school hip hop.
He's only released 3 songs ever. Yeah, like I was like, how the fuck? Like it just.
And he'll talk about them like, I'll never be better than those guys. And he's like literally like a millionfold what they've ever been able to accomplish. You know what I mean? Not to say that somebody lower could be better, but he just like he talks about them like they're him and he's
like
them.
He's forever a student.
Yes,
like it's amazing. So yeah. Anyways,
Expendables 4.
Yeah, Expendables. Oh, John Wick 4. We did Expendables.
What is the plot, dude? Do we know what the plot of John Wick 4 is going to be?
I don't know. I feel like they're kind of milking it now.
Yeah,
first two were phenomenal.
The first 2 were good. 3 was okay. I think at this point, like, I felt like 3 just had a really like.
It just became like a
reason to shoot everyone, kill everyone.
Like the first 2 were directly tied together.
Yes, the first 2 was like he killed his dog.
But they wrote the second one knowing they were going to do 2.
Yeah,
like Kill Bill.
But it had like a plot.
Yes.
Like the third one like was very plotless, and this one I feel is going to be even less.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know if exciting is a word, but
I will enjoy it. I know I'll enjoy it.
I'll see it in the first week.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that list. Do you want to go for it? Because I've been going a little bit. So do you want to read off your top 10?
What are we doing? Movies, right?
Yeah, you got to do your top 10 now.
All right, my top 10 starting down at the bottom.
Sorry, guys. I know you guys are watching this on YouTube, but for our TikTok viewers, we got to say our top 10 movies.
All right, this is my top 10 movies. Number 10, Indiana Jones. I know we were talking about it's kind of bland, but it's a huge movie, especially for my childhood, so I'll be ready to see what the hell they're going to do with it. They're going to pull out all the stops. Number 9, Expendables 4 for me. Same thing, bunch of 90 stars, so I'm ready for it. Number 8, Wonka, the remake. They're doing another one. I'm a huge fan of Willy Wonka, one of my favorite books. The original is I don't like the one with Johnny Depp very much, but one of the originals is one of my favorite movies. Transformers, Age of the Beast. Another one where I feel like...
What number was that, 7?
7, yes. They're getting back to their 90s roots, and they say it's going to be more like the TV show we all grew up loving. Number 6, John Wick 4. You know, we just talked about that. Everybody's ready to see John Wick kill some more people. Number 5, Oppenheimer, Cillian Murphy, Peaky Blinders star. So I'm here for it, and I want to see anything he's really doing. He usually does a great job. Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy. Enough said. We're always seeing that. Number 3, Ant-Man, Quantumania. Number 2, Creed. Wasn't even on IMDb's list, which is fucking crazy.
Mind-blowing.
I have a feeling that one's going to be good. Rocky 3, which this one's kind of going to be like where he faces the gritty opponent, you know what I mean, after he's already made it, was one of the best ones, and I think they're going to try and play off of that. And my number 1 most anticipated movie is Flash. I think it's going to be whack, but I think it's going to be so important to what the fuck they're going to do in the upcoming DC universe that I need to see what's going on.
Yeah, that was funny. So, all right. Yeah, so I'm going to read off my list entirely and then explain number by number. Alrighty. So my top 10 movies that are dropping this year in 2023 is starting at number 10, Scream 6. Number 9, John Wick 4. Number 8, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. At number 7, I have Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, at number 6, Kraven the Hunter. Now, I'm not sure if it's coming out, but they said it was coming out this year. So Kraven the Hunter at number 6. Number 5, Ant-Man Quantumania. At number 4, I have The Flash. At number 3, I have Creed 3. At number 2, I have Cocaine Bear. And at number 1, I have Barbie.
Cocaine Bear. That one's going to be funny.
Yeah. So I'm gonna work my way through a list. Only reason for Scream 6, I'm not a big horror guy. But Jenna Ortega's in it, and Shadi.
What else is Jenna Ortega in besides Wednesday?
She was in Babysitters 2. If you watched that, that was great. She was in that Gabriel Iglesias TV show. Like I said, and then she's been growing real lot recently. She was in that A24 movie X. That was like, I think that was a breakout role. She's had a few breakout roles, but anyways. I'd say Wednesdays are definitely.
Tom's confused what the word breakout roles mean.
I'd say X was definitely a breakout role.
Breakout roles mean you're mainstream. Like, no, I don't know. Like, I don't know any of those ones except for Wednesday.
Okay, well, X.
I would say Wednesday was the only one that's a breakout role.
All right, you could argue X if you've seen it.
What is X?
It's an A24 movie. It's like a
What's
movie
an
that came
A24
out.
movie?
Or just like it's a studio. Like
so it didn't come out in theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of it. That's a really good name, X.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a movie.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm saying it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't hear of it. I would have been like, that intrigues me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
But yeah, so yeah, John Wick 4 is self-explanatory. You guys already know this. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, again, if you've seen our episodes, you've heard of it.
I mean, it's the same.
Yeah. I don't know. Kraven the Hunter, I do want to bring up. It's really mainly because I love Aaron Taylor Johnson, so I'm really curious how he's going to tackle. I think the movie's going to be so mid, but
exactly. My problem with these stupid Spider-Man movies is like, why is Spider-Man not in it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, it's fucking stupid. Why not just put Kraven in Spider-Man? Like, I don't understand.
I don't, yeah.
And it's like, that's how Spider-Man is. You just put Kraven in for like a couple scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'll be all right.
Main opening scene.
And it's exciting because I love Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's going to look cool as fuck.
Maybe he's getting, just getting get his word out and get into Justice League.
Yeah. And then number 4, The Flash. Similar to Sean's issue, Sean's explanation. This movie's going to be just whack, in my opinion. But we're gonna have to see it.
It has crazy implication of what's gonna happen. The ending, the last like 15 minutes of that movie, I'm guessing James Gunn and them are gonna change it up to like where it's gonna be.
Well, they're setting up their universe now.
Yes, exactly.
Creed 3, same reason. Cocaine Bear. I have never been more excited for a movie ever.
I have seen a lot of stuff.
Like it looks so it looks so funny. Like it's literally just a bear on cocaine. Like
this is what I like about Cocaine Bear is like they're making a movie like that's just like
and it happened
not
too.
Cookie cutter. Like, can we like okay, you make a movie, it sucks. Who cares? Like, can we go back to that where like people make movies that sometimes suck or like that's what I'm saying
aren't deep and stuff.
Or it's like you just let it. You know what I mean? Put it out and then try and it get popular in the secondary market in Netflix. Maybe it'll get, you know what I mean? It'll gain some traction in them. But it's like, we kind of talked this about on the Babylon episode where like everything's just a cookie cutter, like shit, like plot, or it's like super extravagant and weird and like nothing in between. Like there's no like 40-year-old virgins anymore.
Yeah, I will agree. There's not a lot of fun.
Super bad. Like, are they gonna? You think they'll make another movie like Super Bad? I don't think so. Like, I just really don't. I don't think somebody will think it'll do good. And I just think at that era they had Judd Apatow who was like helping his boys make all his movies, and they were going out of their way, and they were like, if it doesn't do good, we'll get it in DVDs.
Yeah, with Cocaine Bear, it's just so ridiculous, and it reminded me of Violent Night. If you watch an episode on the holiday special, I talked about like they know what this is. Like they weren't doing
like Sharknado.
Yeah, like they know what the fuck they're making, so they're gonna make it as fun as possible. And I do agree with Sean with that. Is like I do miss movies where like they know what it is. That we're just here to have fun.
They're quirky, or like I was saying, we don't get any more quirky, like lighthearted, or like family fun movies. Like it's like everything's got to be like it's got to be a hit. Yeah.
And my number 1, and I'm gonna explain to Sean first. So hear me out, Sean. All right, I'm excited for Barbie. I really am because Ryan Gosling's in it, and this looks like I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I forgot. It's either PG-13 or R.
I'm pretty sure it's PG-13.
Yeah, I would assume so. But also Will Ferrell's in it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be pretty comedy.
I don't know. Well, we've talked about this many times. I'm tired of Margot Robbie. I don't think she's.
I know.
I don't think she's that good of an actress. I mean, you know, not trying to hate. I just like she's cute and she does her roles very well. I just don't think like she moves the needle where like they couldn't have found some other cute blonde to play fucking Barbie or whoever or Harley Quinn in it.
I think it's a solid pick though for Barbie.
No, I'm not saying it
she
isn't.
Demonstrates.
Well, I'm just saying like I saw this meme where it was like 8 women in Hollywood. It was like I can't tell which one's Margot Robbie, and they literally I want to find it because and it's like I could kind of pick her out after you look for like a minute, but like there's so many bitches who look like that.
Yeah, no, I love Ryan Gosling. This past year or two, year or two, I've been like becoming a big fanboy of him because I forgot, like, I didn't realize how versatile he was. I was one of those guys who was like, oh, he's just some lover boy. Obviously, he's known for Notebook, but like he has a really good range.
Shit, I know him from.
He's so funny.
Remember the Titans.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then yeah, I love Ryan Gosling a lot. So he's one of my top 5. And then Simu Liu, the guy who played Shang-Chi. Like it looks like a really funny movie. It looks like it's gonna have a lot of fun, so that's why I'm excited for it. Just because of the cast. If it wasn't of the cast of like Will Ferrell, Ryan Gosling, those two really, I'd probably have Cocaine Bear at number 1. Just because I'm excited for all these other movies more for the plot reasons, and like I'll probably be entertained or laugh and have some moments at certain points. This movie is going to be on, like, literally cocaine the whole time. Like, it's just on one the whole time, and I'm excited for that. So, yeah, that is our top 10s for the movies. And in just a second here, we are going to get into IMDb's top 10 shows. IMDb's 2023 top 10 shows. At number 10, they have The Continental, which is the John Wick spinoff where he stays, that hotel. That's what it's based off.
Where's it going to be? What show is it going to be?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
So I'm intrigued. Number 9, Gotham Knights. Yikes. Excuse me. At number 8, we have Echo. At number 7, we have Ironheart. At number 6, we have Masters of the Air. At number 5, we have Ahsoka. At number 4, we have Love and Death. At number 3, we have The Fall of the House of Usher. At number 2, we have Secret Invasion. And at number 1, we have The Last of Us. So give me your initial thoughts, and then we'll kind of go back and forth.
You said one in it. Let me see your list again. Sorry.
The Fall of the Usher, Masters of the Air, Love and Death. I assume one of those.
Gotham Knights. What's the plot of that going to be about?
So this is my issue. I'm glad we brought this up. So the issue, it was like the game. The game also was shit. I didn't even finish the game. I always finish campaigns. Always. But basically, Bruce Wayne, Batman's dead, and now his kids have to solve his mystery. Or, like, his son has to solve his mystery. But here's the fucking thing that I have an issue with. His son isn't Robin.
Who is he, Damian?
No, he's not Robin. Like, I forgot which son it was. I forgot who it was, if it was Dick or whoever, but his son was, like, just party fucking dickhead. And we have Batgirl.
And he knew he was Batman? He just didn't
No, he never knew.
That his dad was Batman?
Yeah, he just thought he was
Bruce Wayne. Is that any Batman arc that I can think of? His son always knows he's
Batman.
He's
exactly.
Like grooming him to be.
Yeah, and then we do have Barbara Gordon, who's going to be Batgirl, I believe. And then there is Joker's kid, Joker and Harley's kid. Their daughter is going to help them. Cool. No, this is my issue is why the biggest issue I have with this fucking show is what I said initially is why the fuck doesn't Batman's son know he's Batman? Like, what the fuck is the issue? I've never read any comic.
What is their thing against Robin right now?
Honestly,
they're going out of their way not to make Robin. Nobody's Robin. There's do they not have the rights to Robin? They got Batman's rights, but they don't have Robin.
It makes no sense. It annoys me so much. And he was like, oh, I never knew my dad.
I probably thought it was just going to be a more interesting show if it wasn't if it was about, I think if it wasn't just about his son beating everybody up, you know what I mean, if it was his son who.
But they have there's other Robins and shit, or other Robin as Batgirl, and then someone else, and then Joker's
Maybe
kid.
It'll be some weird shit where in this universe, you know what I mean, he fucking trained Tim Drake and fucking Dick, and fucking his son resents him because, or he just thought his son was soft, so fucking he didn't do it. Or his mom asked. I bet his mom asked him not to fucking.
There better be a valid reason.
I bet you that's what it. I bet you there's some flashback where Batman's dying and his wife's don't fucking ruin his life and make him be like you or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, my issue with this is it's coming out in the CW, and this is what CW does. They usually have typically pretty decent first seasons, I'd say. You can argue that Flash obviously is great. Arrow is phenomenal. I never watched Supergirl, but I heard Superman and Lois had a really good first season. I was going to watch it, never got into it, but I heard their first season was really good.
I did too. I never watched. I have mixed feelings about, so I'm a Smallville stan, so I kind of feel like I'm
that's not him.
Yeah, cheating on my boy by watching that shit. So I don't know. I have been wanting to watch it though because I'm Superman stan as well, and I've seen good things about it. He just doesn't look like me. He looks like he's like an Italian. Like he's like
Super Mario.
He's like tan. Like it's just weird to me. And he's not as big in frame as
he's small.
You know what I mean? Like he's like the same size of his wife type of thing. Like Clark's like 6'3", like big corn-fed.
That's why I didn't watch it. That's why I never watched it initially. Because
I didn't like the look of them, but they do have really interesting arcs. And I will say in the episodes I've seen them in the crossover of Infinite Earth episodes, he usually does a good job.
Okay. But yeah. Also with regarding CW, what they do is, and they definitely do not fix this issue, is they overdo episodes. Like I guarantee it's gonna go on for 9 seasons, 30 episodes each or some bullshit. CW in general, like they always do that.
Well, I don't know if I think that's just their audience wants to see it. I think kind of like Flash, we forget that there's a bunch of fangirls who love that show who just want to see him and Iris do will they, won't they, will they, won't they. Like
Iris, I can't run. She's like, yes, you can. And he's like, you're right. Fuck you, I can't. So yeah, that's my issue. CW. With when they produce these shows, long term it's not going to be good. I'm not going to watch this episode by episode. If it comes out on Netflix at some point, I'll watch it then, the first season, just to know.
It's on CW?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be on HBO.
No, CW.
I thought HBO was doing a Gotham Knights type show.
No, it's CW. So that's why I was like, this is going to be
I don't know.
It's going to be rough. If it was HBO Max, I would.
Well, CW is because like they can't really do a traditional Batman where he's like beating the crap out of rapists.
They have rapists now canceled.
Well, I'm just saying like CW always has like the party aspect, like it's also hot people doing hot people stuff.
Yeah,
like,
it is. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's why his son's like a playboy who fucking like. So they have a scene where he's banging 2 girls in a fucking pool somewhere. Like
it's just the worst. Next it's Echo. We've talked about that. I forgot what episode we talked about that in, but I'm just excited for the cameos for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Ironheart. I'm intrigued. Same thing we talked about that. Masters of the Air. I think that's out now, if I'm not mistaken. One of these are.
What is that?
It's like old, it's like old pilot shit. I think it's on Netflix right now. So I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not really into that stuff, but hey, let us know in the comments. Yeah. Ahsoka, we're both excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what the plot is gonna be.
Definitely flashbacks for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping because it's gonna be cool to see some of the flashbacks in like live action. Because if you're a fan of Ahsoka, then you know her from Clone Wars. So, like, her story arc is, like, she was Anakin's Padawan during the Clone Wars. So, like, they were in, like, Anakin. They don't really talk about it too much, but, like, he was the Wonder Boy. Like, he won a lot of him and Obi-Wan won a lot of battles, and Ahsoka was at every one, like, and helping. And she's a powerful force user. Yeah. So the flashbacks will be dope. The flashbacks in Obi-Wan were amazing.
Yeah, if they brought Hayden Christensen back,
so I'm really intrigued.
And he wants to be a part of it.
And the storyline she's currently a part of, where she's like looking for like she's like not a Jedi anymore, and she's looking to like for this general to avenge is like pretty dope.
The next two, Love and Death and Fall of the Usher. I literally have no clue what any.
Is that the robots one where it's like Love and Death and Robots or whatever on Netflix?
No, just Love and Death.
Okay, I don't know.
No, zero clue. Secret Invasion. We've talked about that before. Again, I think that we really
we really we don't know anything about the plot. We know it's like Skrulls, Nick Fury.
Yeah, who did it?
Yeah, Shield shit. So like,
and then obviously The Last of Us is number 1, and I do agree with that. Some fun facts that some actually controversy. It's not really controversy, and I am a fanboy of the show. But then they explained it, so they are not gonna have spores in The Last of Us. Do you remember?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And they explained it. He's like, okay, well, it makes sense in the video game to have certain aspects how spores on and off. He's like, and he's like, well, I didn't want them having the role because like the show would end in an episode. It's like, oh, it's gonna infect the air. Yeah, I'm doing really bad of how he explained it, but he explained it well. Basically saying he's like,
how did the game end in one chapter then?
Huh?
How did the game end?
Well, like that's what I'm saying. The game was a little different where you can kind of do plot armor in video games, stuff like that. You could do it in the show too. You can argue that. So, like, I'm not 100. I was like, oh, okay. And so, I mean, I'm still very excited for the show.
Sure, they'll find something that's kind of equal to
it. I think that. I think what he was trying to explain is the way they operate it in the video game is not how they're going to operate, and they're going to find, like you said,
a different way to make it. Yeah, so like
where it's not spores, maybe it's something like spores, something like that. So, I mean, I'm not 100% mad at it. I mean, if that's the only thing they change, everything else is going to stay the same. Oh, the years. It was 2003, but now it's 2023. Like, but it was in the video game, it was the future. but they're just using our time, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah.
that wasn't a really big deal in the video game, anyways. So it was a really big part. So you weren't first last time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna list off my top 10 2023 TV shows. At number 10, I have Outer Banks, the season 3. At number 9, I have 90s Show. At number 8, I have Umbrella Academy, season 4. At number 7, I have All of Us Are Dead, season 2. At number 6, I have You, season 4, part 1 and part 2. At number 5, I have Mandalorian, season 3. Number 4, I have Ahsoka. Number 3, I have Attack on Titan, the final part. At number 2, I have The Boys, season 4. And at number 1, I have The Last of Us.
All right. You know anything you want to say?
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say something. Yeah. Outer Banks' last season was pretty rough. But I believe this is the final season, so a lot.
Probably better.
Yeah. So yeah, Umbrella Academy, Outer Banks, and I cannot compare Attack on Titan to the two, but they're all closing the chapters that I'm trying to say. So I'm glad to see that chapters closing. Attack on Titan just the way it ended.
Time to that. I don't have it on my list because I already know what happens.
Yeah,
because I read the manga. Fair. So, but it is. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't have it on my list. So I'm not anticipating as much because I already know what the end is.
Yeah. Yeah. So number 1, Last of Us. I'm very excited for that. It looks like a really good show. People were upset that they casted Bella as Ellie.
Oh.
And I was like, and then they released a clip, and it looked like it doesn't.
She looks like kind of like her to me. I mean,
it's a kid, like it's supposed to be. Like she looked older in the game.
I'd be wondering if she's like Chinese or something. Like
but like
she looks fine.
She looks like a kid, and like they showed a clip of her being an asshole. Like they just dropped a clip today earlier, and it was so funny. Pedro Pascal. What the fuck? Alrighty, guys. I do apologize for that. Well, for whatever reason, my computer's just like, no, we don't have any more space in here. So we were talking about The Last of Us. Oh wait. I do want to ask you. Did you see where it cut off?
No. I mean, I kind of felt like I said something right when I saw it. Like it caught my eye when it went down.
Okay, so it was recent.
We probably didn't miss one, and we were just talking about Last of Us. So it was definitely before that.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, The Boys. Obviously, we have hype about that. Yeah. I mean, I really don't have much to say. 90 show. Like I said, a lot of. Yeah, I really don't have much to say. You guys have heard my opinions before regarding some of these shows.
All right. My top 10 list, upcoming TV shows. Number 10, Last of Us. Number 9, Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, Ahsoka. 7, The Mandalorian. I was surprised that wasn't on IMDb's list. That was weird.
Yeah.
Number 6, Secret Invasion. Number 5, Umbrella Academy. Number 4, Peacemaker. Number 3, The Boys. Number 2, Dragon Ball Super. It's been reported that Dragon Ball Super will be coming back this year. And number 1, Invincible. And to say, I know I did just say this about Attack on Titan, saying that I wasn't really looking forward to it because I knew what happened.
Fucking
even
hypocrite.
though I know exactly what happens in Dragon Ball Super and Invincible. But they've been gone for longer than Attack on Titan, so that's why I'm really. Dragon Ball Super has been done for like 3 years. COVID really fucked them in their animation team.
Yeah.
And Invincible's just been gone for like a year and a half now, almost. It feels. I think it came out in the summer last summer.
Yeah.
So it's been almost. I think it's been over a year and a half now since it came out.
Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, guys. I'm mostly watching the screen because I'm like, oh god, it's gonna exit out again.
No, like I said, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't locked in, but it caught my eye when the scrn closed.
Okay, so I'm like doing like all these tests as we're going. We do it live. Yeah. Why'd you have Last of Us so low?
When I was writing the list when it first dropped.
Yeah, can I see your list? Actually, while you talk, I want to look.
When it first dropped, I was looking forward to it. But I'm not a PlayStation guy, so I wasn't a huge. It was a good game. Yeah. But I'm not like a stan in the game. I never watched anybody stream it or anything like that. I do think it will be interesting though. I am looking forward to it, but compared to all those and the others, like if Righteous Gemstones is on and Last of Us is on at the same time, I'm watching Righteous Gemstones. That's
fair. I'm looking at your list right now. I'm like looking at knowing you and then the shows in here in general. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I disagree, but I'm not mad.
Yeah. Last of Us, like I said, we'll see.
I totally forgot about it.
All these shows already have, besides Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Already kind of have like some built-in credibility.
Yeah.
Like Last of Us is like, I guess Ahsoka, but Ahsoka's like leaning on Mandalorian, so you know it's going to be good.
Yeah, and I think looking at IMDb's list, they were going for everyone that's premiering.
Yeah,
there's the
maybe
series
just
premiere,
yeah.
so that's fair.
No seasons.
Yeah, so I do want to backtrack a bit, go back to the IMDb's list. The Continental, initially I was like, oh, this is going to be trash.
Is that black dude going to be in it?
I hope so. I would assume so if we're doing a show.
He's in Fringe. He plays the FBI agent in Fringe. And he's fire.
But I would assume since it's on Amazon, and you see Amazon's track record, like he's mentioned Reacher, Terminalist, Peripheral, yeah.
You finished that yet?
I have like one or two more episodes.
Okay.
Guess
we can do that.
Yeah. But Continental, if it's more of the action based, Amazon's been doing a really good job with action. That's where I think they.
It's got to be action. It's about a bunch of worse spies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm confused because like nothing can happen there. So what the hell is it going to be about? The guys just coming there telling stories about stuff that can happen.
Like, maybe it's like a bar star and they do the flashback.
Yeah,
I don't know. They haven't released anything.
Maybe it'll be about a John Wick like guy and he just lives there. He comes back. Or something like that.
Who knows? But I'm intrigued. It's not on my list.
I didn't know anything about. So it wouldn't have been on my list. That does sound like an intriguing idea. I would like.
Once they drop a trailer,
who's the main character?
If
it's about like strictly the Continental, I think it'd be kind of boring.
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about the spies.
Yeah, but it's got to be like one spy that goes out, does something, and comes back, who lives there.
I have zero fucking clue. But yeah, and then All of Us Are Dead. That if you, I've said this several times. I forgot what we talked about. What episodes? Oh my god. But yeah, that show is really good, and I'm really intrigued how they're gonna do a season 2. So yeah, do you have any other notes? I mean, that's pretty much it.
I've got a few like honorable mentions for me.
Okay.
Wolfpack. It's a show about werewolves.
Oh
yeah,
you told me about
Sarah
that.
Michelle Gellar with the chick from Buffy.
Yeah.
That kind of was gonna make my list, but that's a show. The Ark is another show. It's about an ark in space. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's a new show. That 90s show wasn't on my list. I'm a huge That 70s Show fan.
Yeah.
But I'm hesitant. It is about like, you know what I mean? It's just a different thing. Yeah, I mean, like, we'll see. I'm definitely going to watch every episode, but I'm going to do it, like, not with my hopes up, not thinking that it's going to be, like, just as good as I remember That 70s Show.
Fair.
And then Percy Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And they're having a show coming out on Disney.
Totally fucking forgot about that.
Avatar The Last Airbender, live action.
I thought it was a movie.
No, I think it's a show, isn't it?
I swear I thought it was a movie. Maybe you're right.
It's on Netflix.
Look it up. I know they're doing a live action, but for the longest I thought it was going to be a movie. Or I've never think of the older movie that flopped. That's interesting.
The older movie flopped, yes.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Oh, it's a show. Okay.
Yes. Craven, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Fast X.
Craven. Your movie.
Yeah. Well, some of these movies, I'm just saying, the last 3 are movies.
Okay.
Craven, Fast X. Is that going to be the last one? Didn't they say they're going to do 10? I'm just saying, is that the last one?
I hope so. Fuck that.
And then Tom hit me up to this. The Last Train to New York.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the
American version of
Train to Busan. So hopefully that'll be dope.
I'll roast the fuck
Train to
out of
Busan
it.
is fire.
I am ready.
I mean, they always do that though. And they usually do a good job because I mean, there's some other zombie movie. Like, didn't they do the one where they're stuck in the apartments across from each other? I never saw the American one actually.
They did an American one.
Yeah, they did like an American version. Yeah, I never saw it because I like the Korean one.
Yeah.
It was dope.
They know how to do it.
But they did like a remake with like in like America or something like that.
That's cool. Well, maybe I'll check it out. But yeah, maybe I'll definitely do it. We'll probably do an episode on Train to New York.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just because the compare and contrast, and if I'm pissed, you guys are gonna hear about it and say they were Sean. So it'll either be a really good episode or a decent episode. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in this episode. Do us a favor before you head out. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with IMDb's list or our list, and then also comment down below your top 10 list as well. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Links are on the screen and down below. Again, I am Tom. This is Sean, and we will see you guys next episode. Take care.